4 related stage code. My recommendation is go to the website. I'll click on it for you. My recommendation is to download the software and install it on your computer. Majority of students are either running OS 10 or Windows. If you're running a Chromebook, though, I think a good choice for you would be to use the CoCalc Instant Sage Worksheet. You need to create an account, then you need to open up a Sage Worksheet, and you can do the same thing that I'm doing from installing the software. It's a little bit slower, though. So let's go download. Again, I can't recommend this highly enough. Download, go to that page. If you're running Windows, go to the GitHub release page. If you're running OS 10, go to the GitHub release page. I'm OS 10. I'll click on this. What do I notice about this over here? There's some things to read through. Yes, I recommend you do that. Then there's a bunch of files to download. And this is where some students say, I don't know what to download. My recommendation is to download the DMG file. All right? Now, there's two DMG files. One is for an ARM64, the other one's for x86. ARM64 is Apple's processor, the M1 series or the M2 series. The x86 are for Intel processors. Someone says, I don't know what I have. Go to the Apple menu, select About This Mac, and you're going to say, oh, the chip. My chip is an M1, which means I have an ARM chip. If your chip says Intel, you have an x86. What are you going to do? Click the link for your chip. I'm an ARM, so I do ARM. If you're an Intel, you do the x86. You install it on your computer then. It'll download, you install it. Where would it install? Into your applications folder. I'm going to go to my applications folder now. It's in the Finder. I see it, double click, and you're going to launch an instance of Sage. It's asking me for an option though. Do you want the command line or do you want a Jupyter Notebook? I want the command line. You can play around with this though. You decide what you like. I like the command line. I'm going to launch it. It's going to launch a terminal. It's going to open up Sage. I want to go back to this though, and I want to type this stuff in over here. So someone says, am I going to learn by typing? You are going to learn by typing if you read what you're typing. The first thing I notice says reset. Next thing it says X is a variable. The next thing I'm getting tired. When I see this over here, I'll read it to you though, and I'll describe what it's giving to me. It's giving me an equation. How do I know that? I have an algebraic expression on the left. The double equal sign says there's an equation, and I have a variable expression on the right. And they want to solve this equation for x. I'm going to hit the return button. I'm hoping something happens. What does it say? It says x is equal to minus 66 fifths. If you want an approximation to that, what you could do is just do a copy paste. Copy. I'm going to paste it now, and I'm going to put a decimal into the number. I'm going to force it to do a computation. What does it give me? Minus 13.2. All right. Now someone says, do I need to do something else now? Well, we would love for you to go back over the notes and look for an example to try. Now granted, I know it's tough, but this is part of learning, is trying. And I think we just did this one over here. Yeah, we just did that. And we did this problem over here, number 10. Let me scroll back a little bit. And I'm going to do number 9 now. So I'm going to, I'm going to clear. Clear clears the screen, by the way. I'm going to reset. I want to see if I remember what I just did. I define a variable. X is a variable. And I'm going to say solve. If I make a mistake, I'll know. This looks like 3 star x minus 2 cubed minus 9 star x star x minus 1 star 3 star x minus 8. Double equal sign indicates an equation. 45 star x squared minus 38. And we're going to solve it for x. Let's see what happens. It says 5, 6. Let's see if they got 5, 6. And by the way, if you're not getting 5, 6, something's wrong. I got it. We got the right answer. All right. Now, granted, paper and pencil. That's the way we did the problem set. Someone says, why are you doing software now, though? It's a bridge. Paper and pencil is absolutely essential part of the journey. You need to be able to do these problems using paper and pencil. Then we're going for a bridge. What's the bridge? We're looking at software, how software attacks the problem. Eventually, you're going to get the problems you will not be able to do with paper and pencil. That's why we're learning how to use a computer. Computer is going to be a very important step in the educational process if you're moving into a STEM related career, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Thank you for paying attention.